Hey, V. Hey, Maya. What's up, Tiff? All right. What's good, gang? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Okay, so enough of the formalities. I have to get this message out. I'm literally in the middle of processing orders and shit, but this shit is random. You can't control when spirit tell you to say something or talk about some things. So here I am. So tonight's reading is going to be brief, but we're going to be talking about this gang stalking energy, this unhealed wound energy, and this unnecessary drama ass energy that is going on within the so-called spiritual community. Because everybody ain't spiritual. Some motherfuckers is just psychotic and they fucked up in the head, and this is the only place where they can find empathetic beings to siphon off of, control, abuse. Okay, you've got a lot of people who are stuck in the victim mindset, and after a while, when you go without healing that victim mentality and that victim mindset, guess what you begin to do? You begin to victimize others so that you never have to feel out of body or out of control again, so that you never have to feel victimized again. So if you wondering why you met some people and they just seemed all cozy and warm and sweet, then all of a sudden them motherfuckers turn psycho, it's because they got a lot of unhealed wounds. And what those unhealed wounds make them do is look at other people as cures. Okay? That's a very dangerous slope. And if you got a savior complex, you're going to always link up with those types of people. And those types of people are going to always bring drama and unhealed bullshit into your life. And then you're going to find yourself fighting your own demons and theirs too. See, a lot of this spiritual shit is some bullshit. A lot of people don't want to take accountability. These are weak spiritual beings, weak spirited shit. Real spirituality is about taking accountability and building yourself back up, not attacking others to feel more superior or to feel like you've got some type of control or the one up or the knowledge on somebody. It's a lot of psychosis shit that's going hidden under the lines of, oh, I'm spiritual, I'm an empath, I'm this, I'm that. You got a lot of people sitting at home self-diagnosing themselves and coming out to the world and treating people all weird and crazy and fucked up. And then when they get held accountable, they say it's because they got some type of disorder, or because my 12th planet in this house is in that house, so I tend to act crazy and stalk people and be a weirdo. People got to stop using mental illness and fucking zodiac signs and astrology to excuse the way they acting out here in the world and treating people. Shit is crazy. And let's talk about how you may have gotten drawn or will get drawn or have been drawn into gang stalking somebody, because it's like everybody think it's just some anomaly, like it's so unheard of. How could someone even get into gang stalking? It ain't that complex. You could fuck with a motherfucker who you think is cool. You don't do something they want. Cause see, gang stalkers always got a victim mindset. And this is, and before you want to get in the comments and talk about grapes when I'm talking about apples, this ain't to say nothing about nobody who is a victim of something, okay? We're talking about people who victimize themselves, who have been victims and don't want to heal and take power back. Because when people don't want to take their power back, they hand their power over to others, and they hand their life over to others. They hand their decisions over to others. They hand their emotions over to others. And then they get to sitting around talking about all day how everybody doing this, that, and the third to them because of what they handed a motherfucker. So let's be clear, because I don't like to get into semantics and etymology when I'm spitting from spirit. Spirit don't give a fuck about none of that, because what's overstood and understood don't really need to be elaborated on at times. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to elaborate a little bit. So when you get into relationships and friendships and co-workerships and family ships with people who don't want to do the healing work, you all automatically gonna be either the sounding board for their problem, the savior of their problem, and then when you fail to save them again, or when you, in their mind, when you fail to show up for them, they're not gonna count the other 7 times you did. They only gonna count the 8th or the 9th time when you weren't in the position to. So what they do is they automatically set up some weird ass beef with you, right? And this is where it gets into the gang stalker mentality. They go and say, who is weak enough and easily charmed and very sympathetic enough for me to recruit them, for me to hate somebody? I need some help in hating someone. So then they go looking. Oh, this person love when people compliment their hair. Because, the person who got this unhealed wound and victim mindset and gang stalking personality, they always watching everybody. They're always calculating up what everyone's doing. They're always keeping motherfucking toll of what everybody else is doing. Because they're also chameleons. They have to learn, they have to exercise their ability to shapeshift, to get into circles, to get into environments, to get some type of attention, some type of love, some type of praise, some type of importance. So then they come in your life, you make them feel important in a way, because they are fucking important. Even if they can't see through their trauma and their victimhood, you can see through it. So you treat them like a warrior. You treat them like a star. You treat them like somebody that's important, because in your motherfucking mind, you feel like they are. Right? So you treat them like that. But what they get hooked on that. They become obsessive and compulsive with that energy. They get hooked on it. And then they feel like it's your responsibility to make them feel that way all the time. And sometimes you can't. Let's just keep it 100. We all out here adulting, living our lives, doing shit we gotta do. You can't always be, and see, right now, some of y'all is in this fucking mindset. Like, oh, you thinking of them as a little ass child, ain't you? You thinking of somebody that's like a toddler, huh? You thinking of a toddler right now when you hear that description. No, this is a grown ass motherfucker. Probably somebody older than your punk ass. And they coming into your life with this victim mindset and these unhealed wounds, and then they project onto you. They throw everything, all their problems onto you, all their emotions, all their fears, all their insecurities, all their apprehensions, all of their delays, their trauma, their drama. They throw it all on your lap. Then they turn around and look at you as those things that they threw on your lap. Because now you are the beholder of all the things that they're afraid of. So when somewhere in their little twisted mind, they become afraid of you. And what you do when you're afraid of something? You try to kill it. You try to snuff it out. You try to destroy it. You try to ignore it. You try to do whatever you can not to face it. So then you can't hold that. You only one person. You already holding your own shit. You're probably your kid's shit, maybe your mama's shit a little bit, and some of your daddy's shit. So you can't hold it. So you got to give it back to them. So then when you give it back to them in some type of way, they go on the look for other people. You know what I'm saying? That feel like you abandoned them too, or didn't hold something for them, or didn't play some role in their play, because they living in a fucking play. And then they find other weak spirits, and they be like, yo. Then this is when the victims become the cunning ass predator. And they go to somebody else they see some type of open wound on. They go to somebody else they feel some type of vulnerability on, and they plant a little seed. Yeah. What do you think about so and so? This is the conversation spirit telling me they be having when they want to get in. How you feel about so and so? Oh, what you mean? Other person. Red flags going off all on this other person's mind, but this other person want to connect too. They want to relate. Or B, they been looking for some shit to hold against you from y'all, because they already was intimidated in some kind of way, or they already felt some way. They're like, what you mean? Because they want to see what this other person gonna say. So then the other person elaborates more. Yeah, because, and then remember when you had, because I felt like they was acting like this towards you. Now this person is working up their little gang, right? Now this person is conjuring up their little gang to get energy to go against you, because they can't go against you by themselves, because they're a coward. And once they got the second person, boom, then they go to the third, the fourth. And before you know it, all these motherfuckers is in some type of correlation to how you have been the villain in their story. All this time. Now you ain't even around. You ain't even around because Spirit had already told you to get your punk ass out the way. Like, hold it up. Like, you need to move out the way. Oh, but why? Spirit, everything is so cute. Everything is so glorious. Where is MS at tonight? Everything is so glorious. But somehow, one way or the other, you get moved out the way. Either you listen to your intuition and your spirit guides, or you learn the hard way by getting hit in a fucking tower with these motherfuckers. So now you got a group of motherfuckers that just know about you because somebody spoke about you. Or they know about you because they all was in some type of little weird mindset about you, and they all clicked up on that. Misery loves company. Common enemy makes a friend. I'm telling you from experience, my nigga. Like, I've had people that literally tried to separate me from my business just to be at their beck and call 24/7. I've had motherfuckers that know I'm working and know I'm busy try to make me feel bad for that. Try to make me choose between my clients and them. Come into my life with their drama and feel like their life proceeds and takes precedence over everything I've been building before they walked into my life, before they met me. You got to be careful with that shit. Now, Spirit want to read them for filth. And I'm going to tell you right now, people with a victim mindset are about to blow up. And you're like, what the fuck that mean? That mean that all you got to do now is play the victim, even if it's in a situation that you created or could have walked away from or had full control over. All you got to do is play victim, and they're gonna try to come up in the world in some kind of way. That you gonna be sitting and you gonna be looking like, well, damn, I done bit the bullet on several things. I done shouldered things on my own. I done did what I had to do. Why I ain't getting that same empathy, that same care, that same nurturing? Because you not willing to use people. You not willing to play victim or pretend like you ain't know or play naive or play hurt. You not willing to lower your spiritual morality and your spiritual integrity to do that, to gain some type of fucking attention. See, a lot of people be like, I'm spiritual, but they mean it in the other way, yo. When you got spiritual integrity, it's just certain shit you ain't gonna do to people. You ain't gonna purposely try to use nobody. Now, if somebody come in and do something for you and you accept it, that's different. But you ain't gonna seek out to use and abuse and hurt people. People who don't got spiritual integrity, they don't give a fuck about none of that. They need their needs met. They need their wounds licked. Never healed, licked. Okay? Catered to. They want whatever self-diagnosis they gave themselves to dictate how every relationship goes in their life, whether it be physical, via social media, or what have you. And they gonna make any and everybody they can the villain in their story, even if you ain't ever even touched ground with these motherfuckers. And that's a part of this little sickness that social media is about to start catering to. You're going to see it more and more. That's why a lot of people I know been deactivating their pages. They've been MIA on social media. They doing more groundwork. See, we got to get back to groundwork and get out of this fucking matrix. We got to get back to physically connecting with people. I don't even want to start dating nobody from the internet right now, my nigga. Like, I want to physically meet somebody and become cool with them, become relationship with them. I want to feel the vibes up front. I want to read your eyes. I don't give a fuck about all this behind the screen shit and we connected over a fucking weirdo ass vibe on online type shit. Like, fuck that, because motherfuckers be online thinking it's real life, and then they bring drama into people's real life because they ain't grounded in their real life. How long I been telling y'all ass, I ain't no fucking online guru, no social media guru, I ain't none of that. Don't ever tie your life decisions to nothing I be up here saying to y'all. It's time to get back to the basics of things. Reality, we got to be reshaping reality right now. Bottom of the deck is the star in the upright position. Like, and the Queen of Swords. See, Spirit is telling you right now, like, yo, you done did way too much healing work to just let people come in your space and start crossing your boundaries. You done healed way too much. You know better. Queen of Swords in the upright position. Know better. Ace of Cups in the upright position. Yeah. See, this is love inside of you that needs to be cultivated at this time. Because if you've already done the healing work and you know better, now it's time to just show and prove with the Ace of Cups. in the way you move, in the way you honor your love and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting everybody have a hand in your pot. Too many cooks in the kitchen. That ain't good. The recipe gonna get fucked up. Cause everybody gonna be adding something they think. And by the time it get to the table in the mouths of someone who wasn't in the kitchen, it's gonna taste like a whole mess. You could be there for people. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Look, you could be there for people. You can extend, overextend, drain yourself, and they still won't be happy. You dealing with people with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse that ain't never happy. Nothing is ever enough. They're greedy. They're siphoning off everything because they don't feel grounded within themselves. King of Pentacles in reverse too. You dealing with like damn near a thief. Somebody that's just siphoning off whatever you got. Justice in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is taken from you unjustly. Somebody is just fixated on you. Why? Six of Swords in the upright position because you moved on. So this is why they trying to. This could be this guy. This is a guy and a girl. Okay, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles both in reverse. This could be like an ex friend and an ex lover. For some of y'all, I'm hearing too with the Justice in reverse. This could have been somebody that just like fucked on your dude and automatically start hating you, or some weird ass connection like your ex linked up with your ex friend and now they both fucking around and talking bad about you and planning on you unjustly because you done Six of Swords moved on out of both of their lives, so now they just sitting up miserable together, doing bad together, sitting up with the Justice in reverse trying to conjure shit on you. If the reason two people come together is because they don't like you, don't even worry about it. It may seem all cute and glorious. The motherfuckers ain't gonna like each other in 5 minutes. They don't like each other while they don't like you. They ain't liking each other while they talking about why they don't like you. Best believe. Six of Swords in the upright position. What's this, please, Spirit? Two of Cups in the upright position with the Seven of Wands in the upright position. This is what's coming towards you when you start moving away. Healthier connections with the Two of Cups in the upright position. Seven of Wands, stronger boundaries. Four of Cups in reverse coming out with it. It's like you don't give a fuck about anything that threatens to take you off yo square. Seven of Wands is literally someone standing at the top of a hill while 6 other people at the bottom is poking up at this motherfucker to get them to come off their stance, to come off their idea of something, their overstanding of something, to come off their spiritual integrity for something, to lower their boundaries so they could be weak and join the masses. Remove the M. That's what the Seven of Wands is. What you think he's standing up here with this wand for? How these other wands is poking up at him? These are other people. This is the gang stalking energy. Six other people come together to try to distract and destroy one person. This is calling in other shit to take somebody off their space, off their square. The King of Swords in the upright position with the Ten of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. That's not what's about to happen. Stand on your integrity. Especially at this time, your spiritual integrity is going to trump a lot of shit. You may see a lot of people talking a lot of shit about what they do for others, how they down for others. But they really unhappy. See, you be surprised who a motherfucker link up and make friends with when they miserable. Or when the real people exit their life. They start grabbing at straws then. You got the Lovers in the upright position. Yeah, better connection. Bottom of the deck is the Temperance in the upright with the Two of Swords in reverse. So you've already made a decision to walk away from all this unnecessary shit into more balanced connections, more balanced agreements, more balanced contracts, a more balanced lifestyle in general, a more balanced way you relate to your higher self and your lower self with this Temperance and the Lovers here. Also, too, I wanted to say something. I've gotten a few emails from people saying that their comments have been removed from the videos. I did see some comments like come up on a notification. I'll click on it, and then when I click on it to respond, the message is gone. And it don't even be like a negative comment. So if that's been happening to you, email me again. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but a lot of the people I follow on YouTube have posted videos saying like you have to resubscribe to me because YouTube is removing subscribers. So I've had to even personally on my own time go in and resubscribe to people that I've been subscribed to for years. So I don't know, but I told y'all a minute ago a lot of stuff was going to be switching up with these social media apps, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all of them. I've been telling y'all for years. So like I want y'all to know that if you're not saying nothing negative or spiteful to nobody on the chat, or in the comments rather, because it's not happening during the lives, it's happening once the videos are posted. I'm not deleting your comments. But I do know too that YouTubers have gotten several emails from YouTube talking about how policies are going to be changing. Just last month, I got an email from YouTube talking about how policies are going to be changing. All kinds of things, algorithms, how people show up on the timeline. Every time I find out some shit, I'll let y'all know. But I be telling y'all shit before, years and months before it happened. So I don't ever want you to think that I'm being mean to you or anything like that. Because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in control of YouTube. Like, I'm not. So I just had to put that out there because I've gotten quite a few emails, and I appreciate people emailing me and letting me know what's going on. But I haven't been removing anybody or anything like that or any comments because you guys are genuinely like usually like cool within the comments. So I haven't had a reason to delete anybody's comments, but I've had some people who have even sent donations or bought things from my Amazon wish list that told me like, yo, I commented saying thank you for the reading. When I went back to respond to you, my comment was gone. And I'm like, what the heck? So I don't know, guys. A lot of shit is changing. That's why I tell y'all, join my email list because who knows how long we're going to be able to talk via internet. They're changing everything. And that's a segue into what else I was saying earlier. The people who are gang stalking online and doing all these things, they're falsely reporting pages, they're falsely reporting comments, they're falsely reporting a lot of shit. Remember, like, earlier this year I showed y'all those pictures from my phone when I was trying to comment to some of my followers, and it was saying like you can't comment to so and so because they posted something that went against our community guidelines. Like, they are really like all in our phones, in our business. You know what I'm saying? You better, like, I don't know. I really can't tell you what to do anymore. And then you got these people who are constantly in a victim mindset. You post one thing they don't like, guess what they gonna do? They gonna go and say you bullying them or harassing them. Like, I'm telling you, people in a victim mindset who lack accountability is out here trying to win. They out here trying to destroy freedom of speech. They out here trying to claim that everything is abusing them because it goes against some shit they ain't really been diagnosed with. All they gotta do is heal and they'll be fine. You got motherfuckers out here that feel like I seen a fucking comment on Twitter, and I wanted to screenshot it and post it, but y'all, I don't be feeling like doing that shit all the time. But somebody was saying like, I'm not even gonna say the sign because that's a whole nother emotional breakdown for somebody. Motherfuckers be emotionally breaking down over they sun sign, they charts and shit. I'm telling you, man, I see this shit all the time. I seen a comment of a woman saying like you shouldn't say things about blank zodiac sign because it's hurtful and it makes people feel unloved. Like, yo, if somebody can say something about your zodiac sign that make you feel unloved, the problem is your zodiac sign, man. It's something in you and your mind and your heart you gotta heal. Like, we gotta get out of this shit too. Out of this shit of always making something a something, or something a ism, or something a phobic, or something a disease. Like, come on, man. Like, when do we actually take control of our own journeys? Like, everything gotta be attached to some type of ism for somebody to feel empowered. Like, no, that just furthers the victim mindhood. Like, it makes you never want to change. Like that post I saw on Twitter earlier. All these grown ass women in this tweet talking about how they find joy out of stalking their boyfriend's ex-girlfriends or their husband's ex-girlfriends or their ex's ex-girlfriends because they're invested now, and it was a hard time for them when that person left them for somebody else, so now they have to stalk this new person to make sure that things are going well in their own life. Like, yo, like, I posted that shit. You know, somebody reported that post for me bullying them. Like, how is me talking about how somebody else is stalking and bullying other people, bullying the motherfucking predator? This is how the victim mindset is working nowadays. Everybody that's been doing shit to other people, acting like they don't remember it, and claiming some type of disability around it. Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, delusional. These people that be gang stalking and doing shit, man, they're fucking delusional. I ain't never a fucking day in my history of Instagramming ever stalked or bullied nobody. So it's weird. Like, that just lets me know I'm glad my page been private for like 5 years, but I still got a lot of motherfuckers to weed out. I'm up to 700 people I done blocked, and I'm blocking every as much as people as I can when I got the time every week. But I'm about to keep blocking more because people is like psychotic, man. They don't get it. They don't get that people got their own lives and everything ain't about you. And if you take offense to a fucking meme, then there's something wrong with you. Like this little Matrix world is out of control. Cause I swear to God, man, my life was calm and cool until I allowed certain people from social media into my life. I promise you. Just every day, calm and quiet. Then I start trying to be too empathetic and too relatable to motherfuckers and start talking to people who ain't even healing. Then they start dropping that shit in my lap like, hey, I ain't healed, but you supposed to be a motherfucking healer. So now that I'm in your life, clear your whole schedule, which is your whole life, to fit me and my emotions in. And if you don't, then you a bad person. I don't give a fuck about being labeled a bad person, okay? Keep that trauma bonding shit away from me. Like, I'm telling you, men and women, King of Wands in reverse, be on this type of shit. Like, this shit is all a delusion. Seven of Cups in reverse. It's time to get out the way. Get out the way. Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles in the upright position. Get your resources together. Hold on to that shit. Somebody need to buy a 5 or 10 pound bag of rice. Like, for real. That's why I be so closed off and sketchy with the way I be dealing with people. People like, oh, we should be friends, we should be this, and then I try to be friends, and then it's just, oh, this is hurting me, this is hurting me, this is like, hold up, that's not a friendship, my nigga. Like, me just sitting and taking people pain all day is not a fucking friendship, my nigga. Like, I don't care how you feel about it. That's gonna make a lot of energy vampires stay away from me, and that's what I want. I want a lot of energy vampires to stay away from me. I want people who don't know how to sit still and be quiet, or not always be connected to me at the hip 24/7 to stay away from me. Like, I want people who don't take me focusing on my own fucking business and my own fucking life and my own family, my own health, to stay away from me. Because people be out here on some like psychotic ass shit, bro. I be seeing it. Like, motherfuckers is crazy these days. They want external health. That means anything external to me is supposed to pay into my health. No, my nigga, like, it don't work like that. It got so bad in my own personal journey that I had to start telling people before we even became cool, or I even gave them my number. Like, look, yo, I'm probably not going to talk to you every day. I'm working through my own shit. I'm trying to build my business. I'm going to college. I'm doing things. And motherfuckers will still turn around and be fucking petty and mean-spirited and nasty and dirty with me when I get out of class and I hit them up like, yo, I just got out of class. You want to grab some lunch? Acting all funny and shit. Like, I'm telling you right now, people are on a different level right now, yo. We don't have time for that type of shit. When you really out here adulting and not being codependent, you don't get offended just because a motherfucker ain't on your time all the time. It got to the point where I had to be like, yo, when I'm up 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, I got 60 orders to fill. I'm trying to get everybody's shit up out of here. Is a motherfucker that want to sit on the phone with me all day for 4 or 5 hours gonna be here helping me get this shit done? No, the fuck they not. They not. And then if I fall behind, the first thing they would say was, well, you should have hung up with me so you could have got shit done. Well, bitch, I did hang up with you, and you still mad after that. Like, I'm like, I don't know, collective, but at this point in my life, in my journey, I'm not with the bullshit. Like, get with it or get gone. Like, because everybody got some shit going on. I know a lot of people are comfortable with ignoring their responsibilities because they want to be up in so and so face all day and they want to seem whatever. That ain't me. That ain't me. And nobody will ever become more important than my family and my own spiritual health. Ever. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, all that sneaky shit is over. Seven of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Cups in the upright position. I feel like you about to be replenished in some kind of way. And I be sharing my motherfucking journey with y'all to let y'all know that I ain't exempt from the bullshit. How you even think I'm be able to talk to you if I ain't never even been through nothing? That don't even make sense to me. You've got the Hangman in the upright position with the Five of Cups in the upright position. This is the gang stalker victim mentality right here. Five of Cups, Hangman. Somebody's just sitting and stewing and I lost this. Nobody loves me. Everybody turns their back on me. Nobody down for me. Everybody jealous of me. Everybody hating on me. This is a mindset of being stuck in that with the Five of Cups and the Hangman. Like, who wants to be around this? So what if everybody hating on you? Seven of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Cups. You got the Nine of Pentacles coming out in the upright position. So what if you got to go at shit alone? It's going to make you more efficient. It's going to make you more proactive. It's going to make you rely solely on your own shit. So then when something go awry, Seven of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Cups, you only got yourself to blame. And it's a lot easier then. When you got your own self to blame, it's a lot easier then because you know where to fix things up. You know where to patch things up. For example, you get a little hole in the wall. Nothing crazy. But you look up how to fix it. You go to Home Depot. This video is not sponsored by Home Depot. Y'all know that. I'm just being silly. You go to Home Depot, you get the little stuff. You get the little scraping tool. You get the little caulking, all that stuff, the little paint. And you go home and you patch up this own hole in the wall. It looks fresh, like new, like nothing ever happened. You feel more strong, right? After that, you feel more self-sufficient. You like, yo, Nine of Pentacles. Even if something needs fixing, I could do it myself. Even if I need to get money, I know how to get it on my own. Even if I need some type of stability in my life, I know how to create it. This is the energy you want to be in. But when people is like in not even low vibration, just delusion. With that Seven of Cups, it's delusion. Worried about the wrong shit. Too much shit going on in their head. You can't tell nobody that. They gonna be like, nah, Two of Pentacles. But what if? Okay? The Two of Pentacles in this timeline we talking about right now is somebody you give a solution to, Nine of Pentacles. And they say, but when you give them, you could give them 7 solutions. And they'll have 7 excuses why that solution won't work. And they ain't tried none. Because where they at? Five of Cups. Hangman. Now I'm stuck in this misery. This misery is more comfortable. I'm used to being hung. I'm used to being hung up, down, upside down. Even though my crown chakra is illuminated with a gang of solutions and ideas, it's more comfortable for me to be in my feelings. Because if I'm in my feelings in this Five of Cups energy, I don't have to take accountability for nothing. I don't have to change nothing. Two of Pentacles, I can stay juggling and always be in this I don't know what to do energy. So some motherfuckers could come in and try to hand me some stability. Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and I'm just gonna stay in this Seven of Cups. You don't got time to be around that. That shit is gonna always, if you allow it, set you back. Keep you juggling. You gonna be in Two of Pentacles with a motherfucker like, damn, I can't be happy today because so and so hit me up and this ain't making them happy. And I feel like if I'm happy around them, then I'ma seem like a traitor, but I really not. Seven of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups. I'm really just enjoying the shit that I've been blessed with, but my happiness seems like betrayal or some sneaky shit to somebody else. With this Ten of Cups and this Seven of Swords, somebody feel like your happiness is sneaky to them. Like, that's some weirdo ass shit, right? That's a weirdo mindset to even be sitting around thinking about. Like, you see somebody else happy and then you think, oh, they only trying to be happy to hurt me. Like, what? But it's not true. The call is coming from inside the house, collective. That means the call, that energy is coming from within somebody else, and they projecting that shit onto your happiness. Oh, they only got a new car just to try to like show me up. They know I got my car 2 years ago, so they got their car this year to try to show me up. Oh, they got knotless braids because they was trying to do better than my wig. Like, it's a weird ass childish mindset with this Five of Cups and this Hangman. Like, somebody always in the mindset of somebody trying to get over on them. Ten of Cups, Seven of Swords. Somebody always trying to be happy to hurt them or something. But it's not true. It's not true. And then you get lost into gang stalking people by trying to be friends with everybody. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You ain't really giving to nobody and you running on E. You get dragged into gang stalking when you just sit up and entertain somebody else talking bad about somebody. Now you got all these little images running around in your head about one way it could be true. This Six of Pentacles energy with this Page of Swords is letting me know that somebody purposely came between you and some people you had some harmony with. Four of Wands in reverse. So with this Page of Swords and this Six of Pentacles, this gang stalker or this little victim mindset person saw some type of divine union or community or tribe you had with somebody. And with the Six of Pentacles and this Four of Wands in reverse, they came in and was like, yo, let me destroy that. I need all of that for me. Emperor in reverse with the Five of Wands. Somebody was like, yo, I need control of all of that happiness. I need some type of control of that union. Let me sit behind the scenes, Page of Swords, and create some type of division. Knight of Swords in reverse with the Three of Wands Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah. This is hella gang stalking energy with the Three of Cups and the Knight of Swords in reverse. But see, the Knight of Swords in reverse is very charming in order to get some quick results. So somebody was naive as fuck, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and went along with this little gang stalking energy. And they think it's kind of like, you know, funny or friendly fire with the Knight of Swords in reverse. But you sitting in here like with the Strength card and the Chariot, like, it ain't a game for me. This my life. You could be surrounded around people who are very frivolous with emotions and connections. They connect to any and everything that has a charge, has a signal. You know, they always got their browser open looking for the next internet connection, the next Wi-Fi connection. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. So this type of shit bound to happen when you link with weak-minded people. This is how gang stalking happens. But with the chariot in the upright and the strength in the upright, it's like, yo, this is your life. The chariot does not just represent, like, you know, moving forward, the cops and all this other shit. This is like your longevity, your libido, your livelihood, your vigor, your strength to move forward. So with the strength and the chariot both coming out in the upright position, it's like you gonna move past this. And those that did not see you for who you were, Ace of Swords in reverse with the Death in reverse, they will stay dead to you. They will not be around for your resurrection. They will not be around. Ace of Pentacles in the upright position at the bottom of the deck for the blessings that the universe is about to bestow on you. So if you thought you lost somebody and you feel like you alone, bitch, you better come up alone for a minute. Excuse me, I didn't mean to call you a bitch. I love you. I'm just saying. Devil in reverse. Yeah, it's a wrap for all this wicked shit. Ten of Pentacles in an upright position with the Ace of Pentacles in an upright position. You will have what's owed to you, what belongs to you. Your legacy is in place. Your generational wealth is in place. Your security is in place. And I speak nothing but abundance and prosperity and stabilization into your life. If you're feeling like some shit ain't right, it's about to get right with this devil in reverse. I feel like a lot of y'all been doing a lot of hard work. And a lot of you guys got monitoring spirits around you. That's why I stay to myself. Ain't nobody on fucking line can be like, oh, I was at Ori house. We was in the living room. I seen her altar. We was, nah, we wasn't. And with this devil in reverse, you're going to have to stay detached from a lot of shit. And I really did not mean to say, call you a bitch. You know, sometimes I get a little too passionate. I apologize. You know, I fucking apologize for that. But with this devil in reverse, I feel like there's about to be a breakthrough for a lot of you. You've got this Empress in reverse with the Six of Wands in reverse around you. They feel very unsuccessful around you. They feel very, and this is by no means your projection. They feel very unvalidated around you. You know? But it's not your fault, collective. You've got the Four of Swords in the upright position with the Nine of Cups in the upright position. So this is not your fault. Somebody feeling inadequate around you is not your fault. Four of Swords in the upright, Nine of Cups in the upright. It's like you just trying to enjoy your own love, your own peace, your own, like some of you guys, even if life ain't perfect right now, you're still in a position to enjoy a lot of the things you wished for. You know? And you're really trying to find that right now. You like, yo, all this shit going on around me. Let me just try to find where in my life things are good at. And let me expound on that. Let me grow that. You know, that's what's going to help you. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people around you that are in this Knight of Pentacles in reverse and Ace of Wands in reverse energy where They feel like a lot of shit that they've been doing has come to a screeching halt. Like a lot of shit done stopped. A lot of the energy they thrown out has hit them right in the face. They trying to save face and act like it don't matter, but it do. Five of Swords in an upright position. It's all been like a losing battle. Spirit says this ain't your problem anymore. Get some sleep. Get some rest. A lot of you guys have been restless about this type of shit. With the Five of Swords even showing up with the Ace of Wands in reverse, this automatically lets me know you guys have been up against unjust battles. We had the Justice in reverse earlier. You've been fighting what you may feel like is a losing battle. Somebody said war. But it's about to turn around for you. Why, Spirit? Please. Eight of Cups, Ashe. Because you're about to be able to move on. In your feelings or not. You're about to be moving away from this. You're walking away from this. Six of Swords already came out. You're walking away from this. With this Eight of Cups coming out is letting me know it's been a slow walk, though. It's been a very heart-heavy and heart-filled, slow walk. But you were still walking. It took for you to mentally move away first. And now you're starting to emotionally detach from these things as well. These unnecessary battles, these unnecessary worries, and people coming into your life and abusing you the same way you asked them not to, and the same way you had expressed to them that you had been. You're walking away from that mentality, therefore you're disconnecting from it. You got the High Priestess in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody is always psychically vamping you, stalking you. They're going to their altars with offerings to find out things about you. With the Page of Cups in reverse, they're finding out the wrong information. High Priestess in reverse. They're finding out the wrong information. They're gathering the wrong information. Their intuition is off because their emotions are off. They're operating in a very, infantile, emotional realm. So, their connection to what's really going on and to the true Akashic records is cut off. It is being shrouded with unstable emotion and false emotional messages. This is somebody, the person that's gang stalking you is somebody who operates out of their emotional wounds as opposed to their higher intuition. That's why both these cards are in reverse. So, if they pride get hurt, if they feelings get hurt, if somebody don't say something the way they want it to be said, if everything that's said to them is not of an essence of coddling or some type of whatever, they already on some bad mind shit. They came into this shit on some bad mind shit, to keep it 100. Because this High Priestess in reverse is always watching. She always watching. He or she, whatever the fuck you want to do, is always watching to have the one-ups on somebody. But they're misconceived with the Page of Cups in reverse. The messages that they're receiving are not true. They're not of love. They're not of genuine energy. So therefore their intuition is off. gonna be the motherfucker to tell you, oh, don't take that job. Be mean to that person that's showing you that they love you and that they support you and they there for you. Blah 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 blah. Always putting the if and a but inside your manifestations. When spirit telling you in a fool and an upright to go after yours, this person gonna tell you not to. This person gonna tell you, oh, you ain't even strong enough for that. Whole time it's the nine of cups. It's everything you've been manifesting. It's that friend that's gonna tell you, oh, you shouldn't marry that person, or that person bad for you. And it's not coming from intuition, it's coming from what? Five of Cups. Misery. There are people out here in this world whose heart have been broken several times and ain't found nobody, but they still encourage their friends to move in love and get out there and date and be happy in relationships. If you dealing with a low priestess, they're gonna tell you the opposite of everything to keep you bound to them. When spirit is telling you to be the fool and the up connotation, get out there, live your life, try new things, see the world. What the fuck you sitting around waiting on a low priestess to grant you some type of immunity or some type of grace to go live your life? No, a low priestess don't want you to live your life. They're going to sit up here and tell you all the bad things. They're never going to encourage you to go out here and take a chance. And that's what these motherfucking gang stalkers do. They always send a little punk bitch in to come and talk to you and tell you, oh, you shouldn't do this, and you shouldn't be friends with them, and you should be mad about this, and you should be angry about that, and that should be an opportunity you don't take. Because if I was you, or I don't even know how you could do that, because, or dang, you doing that, like, oh, or I feel like you should do this. Like, don't entertain none of that. There's a huge opening for you. And the thing that's crazy with that Five of Swords coming up in the upright, it's going to be like a fight. You're going to feel like you fighting to just get your Nine of Cups. You're going to feel like that. Well, with the Four of Swords, it's like, rest assured you will get your Nine of Cups. Because with the Eight of Cups coming out after that, it's like you moving away from all this. You walking away from all of this. Like, I'm telling you what's about to happen with this Five of Wands and this High Priestess in reverse. If you feel like you being gang stalked by somebody, all those gang stalkers have already been turning on each other. That's why it's such an uproar in the energy right now. On top of them all sitting up throwing on other people, now they throwing against each other. They all in some type of chaotic realm together. While all the while still trying to hold somebody down. They all chaotic together. Hermit in reverse with the Eight of Swords in the upright. There's no peace. They all entrapped in this little weird mental spiritual prison together. Hermit in reverse. They don't have inner solace from any of this. You know what I mean? And going against better judgment. Eight of Swords, Hermit in reverse. They going against wisdom. They going against what they know is right. They're purposely pretending not to see and what they doing to other people isn't right. They purposely do it to make themselves feel better. But with the moon in reverse at the bottom of the deck, they're going to be uncloaked. Yep. My lighter. That eclipse, man, that shit was crazy. Like days up until the eclipse happened. Man, a lot of people was like tired, sleeping a lot, like processing a lot, all in they like feelings about shit, like personal things, things nobody even knew that they were dealing with. that eclipse coming in was heavy. You know what I mean? But the moon in reverse, yeah, and the Ten of Wands, the eclipse that just happened was heavy. You know? But it set somebody up for like a reset. Somebody is going through like a physical and a mental, spiritual, emotional reset. The gang stalkers don't want me to tell you what's about to happen to them or you. Tower reverse at the bottom, coming out, not at the bottom of the deck, but coming out. It's like, I'm telling you, there's been a reversal of energy. Like, I told y'all back in 2020, like, Spirit was getting tired of a lot of motherfuckers. The reason Spirit was getting tired of people was because they was masquerading under Spirit, but fucking with demonic or evil entities and calling it Spirit. That's why Spirit was getting tired of people. That's why a lot of people stopped reading tarot. That's why a lot of people just stepped off of the spiritual path, period, because they was doing it for other reasons. See, y'all be looking at videos and y'all be looking at photos and posts and shit, and motherfuckers be saying the right thing, and it sounds so politically correct and it's so eloquently put that you would think, oh, this person perfect. But God, Spirit, the divine, whatever you want to call it, sees all. Many are called, but the chosen are few. So don't ever be sitting around thinking that somebody more divinely guided than you. That's foolish. Never think that. Maybe be grateful that somebody shared gifts or knowledge with you, but never be on your path thinking that somebody is more divinely exalted and better than you and some spiritual shit. That's stupid. Bottom of the deck, you got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. You're going to have what's yours. Ashe, right behind the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position is the Magician in the upright position. Don't sit around and talk about some shit. Be about some shit. Don't bullshit around. Talk about somebody doing this and doing that to you. Get on your shit. Get on your job. Don't wait for nobody to come in and save you or clear some shit out for you. Yeah, seek counsel. Because even the wisest man seeks counsel. But don't let that be the only thing you do and you spend a lifetime of seeking counsel rather than doing and showing and proving with the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician and the upright. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's your time to show and prove. I'm going to tell you right now, too. It's a lot of spiritual leaders and teachers, whatever you want to call people, you know. I always tell y'all, don't label no one as no position in your life or on your journey. You reason with people, you take what resonates, you leave what doesn't. You learn how to decipher through things, shift through things, sift through things. You don't put nobody on a pedestal. None of that. That's how you lose your power. That's how you stay seeking. That's how you stay dependent on somebody else's knowledge. Don't do that. Don't do that. That'll set your spirit up to be a weak spirit. You don't want to be a weak spirit. Because weak spirits allow themselves to be taken advantage of. Weak spirits program themselves to devour other spirits. You don't want to be like that. When you a strong spirit, you can see when people just trying to be around you to like siphon off your energy, or you can see when people being around you because they truly enjoy you. Like there's a huge difference. Weak spirits are more susceptible to being spiritual slaves by default. When you a strong spirit, a lot of people ain't gonna like you. A lot of people gonna what? Gang stalk. That means gather up to come up against you, like we saw with that Five of Wands and shit earlier. Don't be afraid to go at shit alone. That makes you wiser, more cunning, more keen, more alert. Your instinct sharpened. And even if you are linking up with like-minded individuals and y'all having a great ass time, that don't mean hand your power over to them either. You got a lot of fucking weak ass spirits that come into contact with people and then they lose direction and forget how they even came into contact with people, and they start gang stalking too. Could be a group of 10 or more. Motherfuckers will click up and link up and start deciding they want to gang stalk you. All that means is now they want to sit up and talk about you all day and watch what you doing all day, then gather and convene and break down why you did what you did and why you said what you said and how it was about them and how it was supposed to hurt them. Stay away from that weak-minded shit. You got too much going on in your life right now. They want to play mind games with you, psychic vamp you, throw their unhealed wounds onto you. You know, like them Lifetime movies y'all used to watch with your grandma? Bitch moved to a new town, caused trauma and disrupted everybody's life in the new town. Then it be that one motherfucker that was like, yo, man, something don't seem right. And they be the one that untie your ass from in the bathtub. They be the one. And one motherfucker that was standoffish, like, yo, oh no, I'm not ganging up about this because something don't seem right. That be that one that'll be the one untying your ass out the bathtub. In the Lifetime movie. I used to watch Lifetime movies